Hey guys! So today I'm going to talk about the brand Nike. So Nike is the world's most popular and biggest sportswear company. In just 50 years, it turns into a global corporation worth over $100 billion. Wow! So in year 1971, Nike started to work on rebranding. Phil, the founder of Nike, established a network of subcontractors across Japan with production under his control. As you can see on this graph of Nike's sales, it increases dramatically since its rebranding. Nike has become the largest sportswear company in America in year 1989. Nike has become famous around the world and has since sold 120 million shoes each year. So the question now is there any ugly truth behind all of this success, right? If you were to choose a company who had violated the labor law, Nike would be a perfect case study. Nike is one of the biggest exploiters of third world countries. So basically what happened is Nike employed the local children at a very low wage and made the children to work for long hours under a very poor condition. Study has found that the minimum wage that Nike pay is as low as 14 cents per hour. This issue has violated the local labor laws that is put in place to protect these children. On top of that, the horrific condition of the manufacturing plant is also unbearable. It was found that the factory don't even provide basic necessities such as drinkable water. As a matter of fact, Nike had long been exposed for many years on its poor treatment of children who live in the poverty region. Despite the fact that Nike is one of the most glamorous brands in its industry, they are exploiting the children who are supposed to receive education and make friends in school. These powerless children, they are forced to work for almost 80 hours per week, and that's the only choice. That is to stay and suffer in a factory. If they choose to speak out, they will be fired and face punishment from their parents. An average of 15 children are hit on the head by supervisors every hour in the factory. Apart from getting a very low wage, the children had to risk their life working in an environment with high exposure of toxic chemical concentrations. Some reports even suggested that the children are facing harassment and in some cases, violent intimidation by the employer. So what are the factors that had pushed Nike to resort to this unethical business practice? Profit maximization is the key. Nike is deemed of making its equipment in countries which are in developing phase having very cheap labor. What made the working condition worse is that the children has a strict no talking policy. So children are not allowed to talk to each other 16 hours during the work time. Nike has chosen this country that are lack of human rights appeal and union movement so that they can make greater margins on the cost of mere cents to its workers. So Nike's success story is not based on good name and advertising alone, but also attached to the tears of torture to these children. These children are just like you and me. They're like our brothers and sisters. So is Nike doing the right thing of stealing their freedom? These children deserve to receive education at school, to make friends in school, not misery and sorrow in the factory. So what should Nike do is to make sure that there are no child being used as a labor in any of the factory around the world. Companies like Nike should work hand in hand with the charity organization to advocate prevention policies for not allowing children to work until a certain legal age. Most importantly, Nike should have duty to meet the wages requirement, including overtime payment, better working conditions for all of the factory workers. Nike should focus on achieving global pay equity. Thank you. I'm Alan, and just do it. Free the children, Nike.